Tribe. I'm back again with a message and reading. Welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back, Divine Soul Tribers. I'm an intuitive energy reading empath. Energy's fluid, it flows. He could be a she could be a he, it could be you, it could be the person you're connected to, it could be a past person, a present person, a future person that you haven't even met yet. It could be friends, family members, co-workers, acquaintances. Take it as it resonates, Divine Soul Tribers. This will be a general collective reading, okay? So, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? Because not everything's going to fit. Hi, Nicole. Right, so the title of the video is, might change on YouTube, just putting that out there. Where's that envy coming from, right? So, I've got a new witchy deck. I can't remember what it's called, but it doesn't matter. I've only used it a couple of times. The new witchy deck and this other everyday witch tarot deck, right? And I've got my angel deck out and a magic at the tea. So I'm gonna get some cards from magic at the tea first, and then we're gonna go with this witchy deck because this is quite informative. There seems to be this big thing with jealousy. It keeps coming up. I had like about 2 or 3 conversations with people about it in one day the other day. I keep seeing it coming up in readings and it just keeps coming through. So there's and also as well, we're in new moon energies now because the new moon is going to be on the 16th. So 16th, which is the new moon in Leo. So people's pride and egos may be getting affected, and this is why we're getting a lot of this sort of energy coming up. So I want to know where it's all coming from, because obviously divine beings are going to be bearing the brunt of this. Jealousy, obviously it's coming from karmic energies. So, Divine Soul Tribers. Oh look, synchronicities when I split the deck. You have a big mission on earth. Obviously that's from the other day. So let's have a look and see what magic at the tea. This is the 144 Chosen Ones deck. So I'm talking to divine beings, masculines and feminines alike. Time to shine. You guys are getting the synchronicities because it's time for you to level up. You've already leveled up or you're in the process of leveling up, right? So this is the thing, time to shine. I'm sure that came out the other day. So as you level up, your light shines brighter. This irritates their demons because you're a star seed. That's what I'm thinking. Dream messages, again with the dream messages. I've been getting some really weird dreams just lately. So listen, pay attention to your dreams. I keep telling you this, right? Your light is shining brighter, and they can see that the brighter it shines, the more divine you become, and the more divine your energy you exude, right? This is irritating their demons, and they're jealous because they can't do what you're doing. How come they get to have that and I don't? Divine protection at all times. Lucid dreams. I can't keep telling you about this dream space. So we know that this energy is coming from karmic people, right? Jealous of your shine, jealous of the fact that you're protected, that things don't seem to quite hit you as they do them, because they're getting karma. You saw that flip over. Because they can see your goddess energy. They can see it. And it's irritating the sugar honey iced tea out of them. I want to know what they're doing though, because they're up to something in the background for this kind of energy to keep coming through. Because even at the very least, if they're looking at your pictures, watching your platform, or just watching you from across the room, if they say like it's your co-workers, they'll be gossiping in the background. If it's your supposed friends, they'll be doing the same thing. I told you this before. It only takes a group of like 3 or more people sitting in a room gossiping about you, bad mouthing you. That's evil eye. They're cursing you. So, because you're shining this godlike energy, let's just say, right? Not only are you a miracle, one is on its way to you. Of course it is. Right. Because you're highly ranked in the spiritual world, right? And it irritates them. Because while they feed these demons that they harbour, right, they won't get as highly ranked as you. Look, right behind that is enemies. And your name holds power. Right? This is why they're jealous. This is why. Your enemies are out here hating your shine. Why? Because they can see you going through a rebirth. You're doing something that they don't have the courage to do. And you're royalty out here. You are. Spiritual royalty. But here's the thing, guys. We've been here before. We have. It don't matter what they do. They can't bring you down. They can't. Because you're divinely protected at all times. That's why. Look. Jesus' descendant, ancient divine bloods. They can't get to you. They can't. Right, so your enemies are hating on your light. They're hating on your energy. They're hating on the fact that you're royal. They know. What's going on here? These are upside down. That one's back to front. Okay. Why are they upside down? Upside down. Boy, you're telling me. They don't make a lick of sense. I don't read cards in the reversal, so I must have done that after the last reading I did with these. Well, that must have happened. Oh, I must have put them back the wrong way around. Okay. Right, let's get to shuffling because they're all the right way now. Right. So let's have a look and see what these creatures are up to, because that's what I'm calling them. These karmic energies that are in creatures, because they're harbouring demons. Here she goes. Stage left off your pop. If you don't like it, I'm not really here for it. So these enemies of yours, right? They want to take you down. They want to knock you off your path because your light irritates their demons. Right? So, let's have a look and see what they're up to in the background, Divine Soul Drivers. Oh, they're using their imagination. They're trying to affect your mental state because that's the air card, right? So, look, because they know that you hold power. Right? Jesus descendant. That's Christ consciousness, right? They're trying to steal your power or make you believe that you don't have power. They're trying to affect the way you're thinking, right? This is what I'm picking up. Because you're going through an awakening. Even though you've already gone through it, you're still leveling up. So every time you level up, you're awakening to a new level of being, a new level of consciousness, a new level of spirituality, a new level of your gifts, right? So they want to knock you off your path. Who do they think they are? Remember, you don't think things, you know them because you're a high priest, high priestess, embodying all those ancient wisdoms that you're unlocking. Don't forget that, Divine Soul Drivers. So, pay attention to your thoughts, right, is what I'm getting here. Ground yourself, right, because they want to affect your ability to manifest. They want to affect your ability to bring to life your dreams, your aspirations, right? So, because your thoughts lead to feelings, and if you feel like, oh well, it's not happening for me, I can't see that coming, it's happening for. If you start thinking that way, things will take even longer to come to fruition. It is a delay. It will be a delay, but excuse me, right? Because if you start thinking low vibrational, you'll start feeling low vibrational, and if you start feeling low vibrational, that's when you start attracting the low vibrational beings, entities, demons. There she goes. That way. Right. Because this is something that's been coming through the last few days, if I'm honest. Jealousy has no place in a divine connection, because that's another thing as well. Right? So for some of you, it's going to be friends. Some of you, it's going to be family members. Some of you, it's going to be co-workers, people that you're around on a regular basis. In fact, mind you saying that though, for some of you, it'll be whoever your counterpart's connected to. They might be sat in the background like that, watching you grow, evolve and shine. Because for some of you, you won't even know that you was put in a situation like that. Others of you, you might have known. It doesn't really matter. Take it as it resonates, right? So here's the thing. Some of you might be getting watched by your person who's having a hard time growing and evolving. And they've probably got a little bit of jealousy for you as well, because that did come up the other day. But if it's somebody that they're connected to, it's somebody that wishes they could be you. Why? Because your person is in love with you. That's why. Hi, Paul. So you've got to be careful. Set your boundaries with certain people. Because here's another thing as well. I told you this the other day. Keep your business to yourself. Don't be telling people your business. Don't be telling people your next step, because they're out there trying to block you, right? You're out here trying to create stability, right? You are the magic. You're trying to bring in and harvest your abundance. It's being dropped off to you, right? So don't allow anybody to come in. I've told you about these subtle saboteurs in the past. Oh, are you sure you want to do that? Don't forget the last time you tried, or when so-and-so did this, and da-da-da-da. Don't have it, right? Because they want to affect your stability. They want to affect your happiness, right? They do. You've got protection, but you need to protect yourselves, right? They want you to feel cold, left out in the cold. Don't let them. You're manifesting what it is you've sent out. It's time for you to manifest. But these people out here are trying to affect the way you think, so that it affects the way you harness your powers, your gifts, right? Because like I said, you're ascending to new levels. So you've got to continue to ascend to new levels and enable those boundaries. Concealment, right? Like, what did I just say to you? Keep your business to yourself. Because they're out here, and that's not just, look, that's not just you that needs to conceal yourself. That's these people, these creatures in the background, frenemies. Don't forget about those ones that stab you in the back as soon as they look you in the eye and expect you to tolerate it. Huh? So for some of you, you might well be encountering people that, well, sorry, I say encountering. You might well have people around you, right, the hidden enemies, right? 'Cause that card is there, enemy's card is there, cloaking themselves as a friend, as someone that wants to help and support you, right? I mean, I watched this, I can't remember what it was. What was it called? I think it was called Red Rose, or something like that. I think, and it was about this app. I think it was on Netflix. It was about this app that people would install on their phone via a link, right? Thinking it was, I don't know, I can't remember what it kind of disguised itself as. Anyway, long story short, the boy that designed it, designed the app, he was on this like dark web forum, and he was beta testing it and this, that and the third with these other tech heads, right? And they were quite sinister, as it seems, in the background. And one of them was like, oh, I'll help you out. Never knew their real name, nothing like that. This person asked them for the code, took the code, rewrote the code, tweaked it, and made it so that they were the only person that could access it and get in any backdoors and this, that and the other. And this app would cause people to end up killing themselves, doing unspeakable things, right? So just be very careful, because these people out here are trying to hide themselves, because this is right on top of your manifestation, and right underneath that is hex. Behind that is security. So you make sure you set your boundaries, you set your intentions, you do your spirit baths, you rid yourself of any negative energies, right? If you can't do the baths, do the foot soaks, right? Because you are ascending, you're growing and you're evolving, right? But you need to ground yourself during this process. You need to pay attention to your thoughts and make sure you're thinking positively. You remain positive at this time, is what I'm hearing, right? Especially throughout the next couple of months. Between now and winter is when things are going to come to, a lot of your things are going to come to fruition, because I've got summer and winter here, right? So between now and winter, enable your boundaries, right? Because these people are out here trying to affect your stability, financial, mental, emotional, spiritual, all of it, even your physical stability, right? So that could be like your home, anything, yeah? So do not allow yourself to start thinking negatively. This person out here is trying to figure out what it is you're trying to manifest. These people, it's not just one person. They're trying to figure out what it is you're trying to manifest, and they're trying to put hexes and curses, black magic, whatever. Even if it's just evil eye. They don't deserve that. I deserve that. Why should they have that? I should have that. I've been through this and I've been through that and blah blah this and, you know, me. Yeah? Protect yourselves out here, people. Set your boundaries, Divine Soul Tribers. Because look, that's the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So they can see what's coming in for you. I told you they're trying to affect your stability. The Four of Wands is about celebrations. It's about commitment. It's about stability. It's about having a firm foundation from what you build, from which you can build, sorry. It's about career happiness, being stable in your career, being successful in your career, being successful in your relationships. Happy, content, something to celebrate. Happy home, happy family, happy friendships, and a happy career. They're trying to affect it. Look at them. They don't want you to step out of your comfort zone. They don't want you to take the risks that are necessary to keep moving forward. And they're hiding themselves. They're pretending to be your friends. Don't let these people... I'm not saying don't trust anybody, but it's time for you to use your discernment, Divine Soul Tribers. Look. The Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And look, you'll start getting the messages. You'll start seeing the signs, because birds are messengers. You'll start getting a better sense of clarity. Between now and winter, you'll know exactly who these people are, if you don't already. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 birds up in the sky that this person is looking to, right? Holding their sword up. It's giving He-Man vibes. By the power of Grayskull. Right? So, that could be up to 7 people in the background cursing you because you're doing well for yourself, because you've got a better life, better than theirs, and they don't want to do the work. I said this to you the other day. These people seem to think that you went to bed one night and everything happened by the time you got up in the morning. It doesn't work like that. So I would say over 7 weeks or over the next 7 weeks or the next 7 months, it will start to become more and more clear to you who these people are. Maybe even these people here, because swords is like winter energy, right? So maybe over the last 7 years, you've been experiencing hexes, curses, evil eye, spell work, people trying to affect your life, your stability, your happiness, your way you think, all of it. Those things are being broken now. That's actually a spell on there, manifestation, right? Constantly. So for the last up to 7 years, it doesn't necessarily have to have been that long, but for up to the last 7 years, 3 to 7 years, right, there or thereabouts, or say 2 to 7 maybe, you felt like you've been unbalanced, juggling, like out of alignment with yourself, right? Because you've been growing and evolving and ascending. But it's almost like every time you try to get something done, bring something to fruition, manifest, it's always been just a little bit out of reach, or it's just sort of gone a little bit pear-shaped. It's never been quite firm. It's never been quite solid, right? And you've started to feel, right, look, out of balance, and that's the infinity sign. So to a certain degree, you've probably been feeling like, is this never going to end? Am I always going to be in this energy? Spirit said no, because that's the wheel of fortune, right? Things are about to turn in your favour now, Divine Soul Tribers. They are. Mm. That's pointing. That's pointing to the house, right? So that's the home, stability, family life. Right next to that is love, right? And on the other side of that is a pot of money, right? So look, you've been accumulating your knowledge, right? Wishes are coming true, transformation. All of these things are going to be happening for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over the next 7 years. Actually, no, this is what you've been going through the last 7 years, right? You've been working on your heart, gaining knowledge, transforming, working on your finances, working on your wishes, working on enlightenment, and working on commitment. Not necessarily commitment in a relationship, commitment to yourself, commitment to your growth, commitment to your knowledge, commitment to your stability, your happiness, your transformation, your changes, you're growing, you're evolving. And now you're at this bit here, so this is about the stability. That's where the wheel's pointing to. Right? What's that cat playing? Mice. There's 2 little mice there. You're not going to be able to see that. If you can, then you're amazing. You've got amazing eyesight. Right? So, there's someone there underneath it all, like I said. Right? And with 2 rodents, a cat and 2 rodents underneath you, right? Trying to affect how you deal with those aspects. You can't make it up. It's been up to 7 years, a minimum of 7 years. Well, yeah, because the thing is, you guys would have been on your divine soul journey. 7s keep coming up as well, and the chat. Well, it is a number 7 year, isn't it? So maybe you lot have been doing this for the last 7 years, or significantly doing it for the last 7 years, I would say. Right? Because those are the different aspects that you've been working through. And there's 7 birds in that card there, the Ace of Swords. So you've been ascending, you've been growing, you've been seeking the clarity that you need to grow and evolve, right? You've been going through those things. And that's like the cat with the mice, right? And you've been feeling like, is this always going to be like this? Am I always going to feel unstable? Am I always going to feel like nothing's solid? That's not the case. Look, the 10 of Cups is there. Right? Is that like an old lady? That's a happy couple, and there's the children there. They're having a picnic. They're loving life. The emotional contentment. That's right round the corner because you've been doing the work. Now, just be mindful of people from your past, right? In the background looming. But if people that you've known since childhood, right? You've been working on your wounded inner child, and some of these people out here have been trying to keep you in that energy. Keep those wounds open, right? While you've been out here trying to stitch them up and heal. You've cleaned out, you've got to the root of the problem, you've cleaned out the wound, you've faced what you've needed to face, you've released it, and you've had to stitch it up. And there's people out here that are trying to remind you of all the things that you experienced from childhood, that your wounded inner child was dealing with, right? That's what I'm getting from that. Those are the people, get them gone. They get left because they ain't right. Anybody that's not trying to help you grow and evolve isn't trying to help you at all. They're not. They're jealous because you're shining. That's why. Like I said at the beginning, they're trying to affect the way you think. So, look, ambulance, you're healing. Right? And they refuse to do the same. They want you stuck down there where they are. But that's not for you. This isn't going to go on forever. You've done a lot of hard work. And they're out here trying to hide themselves. They're your friends. Oh, it's family. Oh, we're friends. No, they're not. You're in line for emotional contentment. They don't want to be emotionally content. They're quite happy playing the victim. They are. Look at them. Out here celebrating your demise. That's what they think. Because you've had the patience to keep going. They want to be out there celebrating your demise. That's what they want to be doing. Right? They don't like the fact your enemies hate this. They hate that you're shining. They hate that you are royalty. Yeah, look, your enemies hate that you're shining, hate that you're royalty, and they hate that they can't get you. They can't hold you down to where they are. They hate that you're highly ranked in the spiritual realm, and they hate that no matter what, you still keep going. You still keep moving forward. You might have a few moments where you start thinking, oh, you know, is it ever going to work out for me? Yeah, it is. It is. It's already worked out. How about that? You're grounding yourself. You need to keep yourself grounded. Don't let these people come along disguising themselves as friends, because they're not your friends. They're not. Anybody that wants to remind you of all the bad things that you've experienced, it's your job to reflect and release, not theirs. Ten of Swords. Look, what did I tell you? Look, these people have probably got a picture of you on the dartboard. Got some people out here spying on you, familiar spying, so they can stab you in the back as soon as they look at you. Do not look at her throwing knives. Look at her throwing knives. Don't give them any ammunition. Don't let them know what you're doing. I told you, move in silence like the High Priestess. Everybody around you is on a need-to-know basis, because you are in line to get the Four of Wands. You are harnessing your mental, emotional, spiritual and physical well-being. You're ready to take a leap of faith and step out of your comfort zone, and they can't stand it. And they're out here watching you do that, wondering how you managed to keep going. I thought I put a hex on that person. Well, you recovered from any spell work, because you've got divine protection. Divine protection and intervention, right? And justice is on your side, because you've done the work for the last I'm going to say 7 years plus. 7+ years. You went round that wheel, and you went and you did what you needed to do, and you covered all those areas, right, over the last 7 years. And anybody in the background that's been working against you, right, that hasn't had your back, that hasn't been supporting you, they will be revealed to you within the next 7 weeks, 7 months, right? That's what I'm getting with that. Yeah? Because you're ready to take your leap of faith. You're ready to step out of your comfort zone. You're ready to start something new. Fresh. A clean slate. Because that's the beginning of the fool's journey. That's the 0 point. You're wrapping up your karmic cycles right now. Alright? Oh, excuse me. And justice will prevail. Well, because look, they call it blind justice, but this one's blindfold is slightly up. I don't know if you can see that. Slightly up, right? So she's taking a sneaky look. That's your ancestors. They're like, I'm watching. Don't worry about that. I'm watching there. And you, look, that's a judgment card. That's you releasing all the things from your past. You're like, I'm good now. Look, and even there's a butterfly. Transforming. Look, that cat's trying to catch the butterfly. That's your transformation. That's symbolic of your transformation. Right? And that cat's trying to jump on it. I'm telling you, these people are sat out here judging you, putting you down. And we talked about this the other day. You know, people ridiculing you for wanting to do better, for wanting to do better things, for wanting to be better. It's one thing wanting to be better than who you was yesterday, who you was last week, who you was last year. You're not trying to say that you're better than them. You're just wanting to be better than yourself. Who you were. Transcending out of your training program. Moving forward, fast towards success, away from this clown. The devil. look at him. Oh, look, got money over here. I've got sweet things. Keep your frickin' poisonous sweet stuff to yourself. I don't want your money. I got my own. Thanks. Trying to prevent you from having a divine relationship. That's the Lover's card. Keeping you stuck. Trying to keep you stuck and trapped and held back from happiness, from success. Oh, look what we've got here. And this was the problem with them, people there in the background, those ones that are watching you with envy, with evil eye, with jealousy. They don't want to face themselves. Look, you are transforming. That's the Death card. You've transcended your training program. You're transforming your life, and you've leveled up. You keep shedding your old skin, is what I'm hearing, and you emancipated yourself from any misery that was left behind. You made it. You didn't need them, and that was the thing. Because this is the thing, I'll tell you, look, 8 of Pentacles, you worked really hard to get to this point. And you did that all by yourself. You became your own wish fulfillment. You filled up your own cups. You learnt to love yourself. You learnt to like yourself. And you learnt to change the things you didn't like. Without trampling all over other people. Without hurting anybody else. All you had to do was release the old aspects of yourself, and look at you, you did it. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You made that garden grow within you, and you became your own wish fulfillment, emotionally secure, emotionally stable, emotionally independent. Because that's one of the things that keeps coming up, right? Codependency. And the thing is, the way it's been coming out quite a lot recently is it's not even in a sense of bad habits, because yeah, there's a lot of people that do have bad habits and whatnot, you know, addictions and stuff, but it's not about that. Some people out here have been very reluctant to release people from their lives that they're attached to. You know, places and things, you know, not wanting to leave that job. Oh, well, I've been there for years. Not wanting to, like, stop moving with certain people. Oh, I've known them for years. People need to come out of this codependent energy. Realise that they're the key to their own happiness. They're the key to their own success. You do not need anybody else. Collaborating with other people is fine. It's one thing. But relying on other people for your happiness, relying on other people for your abundance and your security and your stability, no. You've realised that you're the key to your happiness, success, stability and abundance. You. Moving forward with swift and sudden action. Changes are afoot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of birds. You're going to be surprised. Look, there's 3 of Pentacles. That's swift and sudden action. You're going to be surprised the people that will come into your life and actually work with you. Alongside you. Not behind your back. Plotting your demise. Because look, you've got abundance coming on in. From God. From your ancestors. From the angels. It's time. It's time for you to harness that success. You've just got to keep believing in it. You chose the right path. You did. Look, you chose the right path that leads you to your whole new world. It's time to recover from all of the negative energy that's been sent your way. It's time for you to rebalance yourself and adjust to the life that you've been trying to manifest, because it's here now. It is. I know you're like, oh well, God, yeah, okay, just do a check on yourself. Who's still in your life? Who was around at the beginning of year and who's not? Who's here now? Who, that wasn't there at the beginning of the year? Look, that's the Ace of Cups. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Your spiritual gifts will be enhanced, especially your intuition, your compassion, your love for others, your love for yourself. You filled up your cup of love for yourself, and now it's full, so you can share that with others that deserve it, Divine Soul Tribers. You're in line for victory and success and recognition for all the hard work that you've done. That's your ancestors in the background. That is your ancestors in the background. They're proud of you. They're recognising you for all your hard work, and that's where your victory's coming from. That's who recognises your success. Look, and that's you giving thanks to your ancestors for their assistance. It is. Gratitude. Divinely protected. Divine intervention. Right? And look, this is the Four of Pentacles. This person here looks like they're trapped in a room, right? But they're sitting on abundance. So they're being selfish, right? But this is about holding back as well as holding on. These people are holding back from revealing themselves. But like we said earlier, they're cloaking themselves. It's like they're sitting on something. They're going to try something to ruin you. To try and get you feeling like you're upside down. They want to try and turn your world upside down and affect the way you feel, the way you think, to affect the way you feel. They don't want you to see things from a different perspective, so they're going to try and affect you on an emotional level. They're going to try and affect your pride and ego. Still in Leo season, don't forget, new moon in Leo. They want you to think that you've been out here making bad investments when you haven't. You can't make a bad investment when you're investing in yourself. You can't, Divine Soul Tribers. No. They want you heartbroken, upset, disappointed, and feeling like you've been let down by everybody. I'm telling you, look, that's a journal there on the bed, and that's a bird in the background. Some birds, not all of them, but some birds are monitoring spirits, right? They want you. They are, listen, I'm telling you now, they're out here scrying. I'm just going to get a couple of cards from it. They're out there scrying, sending familiar spirits in, monitoring spirits, I should say, to try and affect the way you think, to make you feel let down, to find out what your secrets are, to find out what your dreams and your aspirations and the things that you're trying to manifest are. Because they want to bring a tower moment into your life. Here's the thing though, Divine Soul Tribers. Some tower moments come to clear the path. Some tower moments come to give you clarity. Some tower moments come to help you break down your self-limiting belief systems. Some of those self-limiting belief systems are that certain people are there trying to help you. Certain people are there for your betterment. Those people are not there to help you. Look at the smirk on that witch's face. She set that up. Look at it. Smirking. She set that up. She wanted that to fall. Keep telling you, be mindful who you talk to. Don't tell people your business. Divine Soul Tribers. Look, magical clothing. They've been trying to cloak themselves, disguising themselves as friends. Even family members will do that. Oh yeah, you know, we're family and I've always got your back. A knife in it. Just want a couple of cards out there. Don't want to go that deep, but you know, the jealousy is coming from somewhere. The envy, and people are hex. banish those curses, banish those hexes. Even if them people are sitting there, excuse me, apparently nothing, oh, no, we got one, cures and remedies, healing, your healing, look, Sabbats, High Priest, you lot better be moving in that energy, and High Priestess, spell casting, what did I tell you, manifestation. They want to stop you from celebrating. What's this? Kitchen witchery recipes. They're out here cooking something up. I said that to you a minute ago. They're literally out here cooking something up because they want to see your demise. They don't want to see you ascend. They don't want to see you grow. This High Priestess, yes, this has taken a bit of a turn, and I'm not going to really take it too far down that road. But they've probably been going. Some of these people have been paying for spell work. Telling you that now. Telling you. So you better be mindful who you chat to, what you put out on social media. Be careful. Because for some of you, could be friends, could be family members, could be co-workers. That's just them cussing your name, putting the name in your mouth, negative energy, evil eye, da-da-da-da-da, right? But for those of you who have got this coming in from a third party in the terms of somebody from your counterpart side, they've been paying for spell work. They've been going to people that have these, you know, they've been going to people, high priest, high priestess, they've been cooking something up, they've been paying for spell work or they've been doing it themselves with the aid of people like this. I'm telling you, right? Spell casting is right there. Look, ritual magic, initiation. They want to stop you growing and evolving. They want to stop you from reaching your next level. They do. You're highly ranked in the spiritual world, and if they've been doing that kind of stuff, scrying and all that sort of business, right? Sending familiar spirits, monitoring spirits, so on and so forth. They know who you are. They know what your ranking is. They might not have believed it in the first instance, but they know. And all of this stuff is starting to backfire. I'm telling you. Divine protection and intervention. Right, so now we've got these out. I'm going to go with the numbers. The 3rd of June, the 6th of March. Right, that adds up to a 9, so it could be the 3rd or the 6th of September. Right. Or the 9th of March or the 9th of June, right? 34 here, 3rd of April, the 4th of March. And don't forget, I told you before, these creatures, especially the ones that like to go out in the woods, the ones that are Satanists, right? That follow the satanic calendar, the 1st and the 3rd of the month, they do rituals. They love a bit of that, right? And they're always out in the woods on a full moon. Friday the 13th as well. Anyway, so that adds up to a 7. So the 3rd or the 4th of July, or the 7th of April, or the 7th of March. 24. 2nd of April. So something, maybe something was started in April, right? The 4th of February adds up to a 6. So that could be the 24th of either February, April, or June, right? Or any of those, right? 7, 8 and 9. It's succession, right? 7 is spell casting, 8 is the high priestess, and 9 is the high priest. And then you've got kitchen witchery. 7's out here quite a bit. Look, the number 7 is very significant, so maybe a lot of stuff was done last month in July and they're waiting for it to come to fruition, because don't forget, so the 24th or the 25th, 7th, 8th or 9th of July. July was quite a busy month for these creatures anyway, right? So just be mindful out here, Divine Soul Tribers, because I feel like They're waiting for something to come to fruition. July, August and September, these are busy months. And then don't forget there's October, and December's quite a busy month as well. Anyway, they're trying to delay your happiness. They're trying to delay your, look, Seven of Swords, deception, treachery, lies, manipulation, sneaky. And I'm telling you, they're trying to affect the way you think. They're trying to create burdens, stress. They want you to be overwhelmed. They want you to be, look at them, stabbing you in the back. And I'm telling you now, look, that's somebody running away. People that you know were, people that are close enough to you to put you in this energy. Affect the way you think. Don't let them. Put your boundaries up. Right, I'm going to get just one or two more out of here. Alright, I'll get 5. 8 of Cups. You've got to walk away from some people. You know you have. Right, so you can, look, that's the World card. Close out that karmic. Close out those karmic cycles. Say goodbye to your training program. Say goodbye to the people, places and things that are associated with the training program, Divine Soul Drivers. Stop living in a world full of illusions. You're no longer part of the matrix. Step out. Alright? It's time to learn something new. You've chosen the right path. Keep moving towards that. Alright? The Emperor. Boss up. It's time to take your power back. Be in authority. Alright? Stand your ground. The Page of Wands. Harness your magic. Huh? Right, this is my angel deck, so we get a few from here to see what's good. Right, okay, so see, I haven't seen the Empress for a little while. See, you Divine Feminines, you're doing it. You're clearing out your closet. I'm going to say some of you masculines, you need to do the same. And it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. I was literally having this conversation earlier. Masculine energy is masculine energy. Women can reside with masculine energy, mostly dominant, and men can reside with mostly feminine energy, dominant. It flows. Energy is energy, right? So you guys need to see, like he's making a plan. Look, the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. Archangel Gabriel. Now, the Moon card is about things being revealed, things that were deep level that you didn't really see, that are coming to the surface, that need to be seen and reflected on. Well, not reflected on. Well, yeah, I suppose, because there's water as well. So something that has been hidden, that's been affecting you on an emotional level deeply. See, some of these people, like I said to you earlier, they're going to be people that you've known since childhood, people that you've known your whole life, either they're family members or friends, and they're going to bring some stuff to the surface that needs to be dealt with. So if you get triggered, good. Deal with it. Release it. Transmute that energy. Use it wisely. Turn it into something positive. Alright? Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. And the truth shall set you free. Divine Soul Drivers. King of Pentacles. That's about stability. Stabilising yourself. They want to knock you off your path because that's right where you're going. The King of Pentacles has the Midas touch. Either runs a very successful business, or he's at the top of his game in business, in whatever it is he chooses to do. He or she, doesn't really matter, it's just energy. Right? Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. Don't let these people get you mad, because that's a low vibrational energy. Right? Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Raphael. That's about healing. Healing heals all disorders, protects travellers and medical workers. You're medical workers because you're healers. But then you don't have to be a quote-unquote medical worker to heal people. Let's just say you're healers, okay? So let's see what else we can get. The Hierophant. Divine forgiveness obtains friendship and favours of the great secures promises. You've been promised a better life by your ancestors, and you're about to get that. Do not let these jealous creatures in the background that refuse to do the work for themselves try to drag you back down to darkness where you came from. You've released your training program. Something's going to be revealed, because what's done in the dark always comes to the light. The people that have been putting curses on you, that have been like evil eye, trying to plot and plan your demise, going to third-party practitioners, or even just trying to look up spell work and do it themselves. Probably on TikTok or some stupid-ish, but that's neither here nor there, right? The fact of the matter is, there's people out there behind your back, in up to 7+ years you've been experiencing blockages, challenges, delays. It's time now for things to open up for you, right? Because all these sevens, even these cards adding up to 7. 25, 34, and a 7 there as well. 777. Ascension, protection, and luck. Incoming luck. Divine incoming luck. Hi, Christina. Right, 6 of Pentacles. That's about balance. Divine grace cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty. Forgive them because they don't know any better, and release them. Because you're full of divine grace, and that's what irritates them. And the thing is, the day you started to decide to do better for yourself was the day they started to hate on you, secretly hate on you. I told you, they've been trying to hide themselves, concealment, while they're out here pointing the finger at you, trying to chuck you under the bus, trying to make you look bad, trying to play the victim, trying to piddle all over your bonfire, trying to block your ascension, your abundance, your birthright, your happiness, right? Trying to stop you from getting love, trying to stop you doing well in business, trying to thwart any of your personal achievements. Even if you was out here trying to go and learn stuff like education or something like that, they create situations. I'm doing really well, thank you, Christina. I hope you guys are too. Trying to block you. You'd say, for argument's sake, you'd say to somebody, "Oh, I'm going to go and learn that." What do you want to do that for? What do you mean? Because I want to learn something new, expand my levels of knowledge. Maybe it'll help me get a better job, or it'll help me get a promotion. Always somebody out there trying to do something to hold you back, to prevent you from growing, to prevent you from evolving and doing better than them. Like, "Oh, why don't you try to do this instead?" I don't want to do that instead. I want to do this. Why don't you do that? Trying to make you feel like you've missed out on opportunities in love. I just said that to you, because that's the Lover's card. Listen, and I'll tell you as well, I can see it now. See, for some of you, right, this will be coming from your counterpart side, right? So for a lot of you, right, your counterpart would have made some sort of comment about the connection, about how they want to come and explore it, because that's something that's been coming up quite a lot. So the stuff that's coming from their side of the fence, right? And whether it's friends, family members, or even a sneaky link, whatever it is, because a lot of them like to do a bit of pillow talk, right? So if that third party, because anybody that's not you, when it comes to divine connection, is a third party, or karmic energy. It's as simple as that, right? This person has been trying to either badmouth you, make you look bad, or do spell work on you, or do spell work on your person, even if it's just the very low end vibrational energy of manipulation, right? trying to make them see things in a different way, being a pick-me. Because the Four of Cups with the Lovers card is they don't want that person coming towards you. They want them to constantly feel like it's a missed opportunity. It, you know, to hold them back, yeah, from joy and pleasure. Brings happiness to couples, removes negative energy. So that's what divine protection and intervention. See, this is the thing as well. I'll tell you something else as well. Some of you guys will be in union with your counterpart, right? And there'll be jealous people in the background trying to cause problems within that connection, within your union, right? Healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety and travel. Some of you might be planning on travelling, and there's people out here trying to cut. I'm telling you, these people don't quit. But be mindful of people that try to poke their nose in your relationship, trying to poke their nose in your connection. Again, keep telling you guys, you have to be private. Don't be letting people know your business. Don't. I haven't used this deck for a little while. It's my Phantom Wise Tarot deck. It's definitely good for these sorts of situations. Right? Because they're out here trying to affect every single aspect of your life. And it doesn't have to just be you. This could be your counterpart experiencing this as well. Both of you together, separately. Take it as it resonates. But there's enemies out here trying to remain hidden. Some of them will be in your face, trying to pretend to be your friend. Oh, the Queen of Wands was just there a minute ago. Spell work. Right. Because look, even here in this card, right, this angel is holding a cushion with rings on it. So that could be like halos, divine grace, look. You're about to be crowned with your halo, right? Because you've got to that particular level in your ascension process, right? And these creatures out here, right? The Five of Wands is at the bottom of this angel deck, right? Five of Wands with the Page of Swords. They're watching and waiting to see when the right time to come forward and do something to upset the balance of this connection, to upset the balance of your ascension, your growth, your evolvement, right? Chaos and conflict. I told you at the beginning, they're trying to affect the way you think, the way you feel, because the way you think affects the way you feel. So if you feel low vibrational, dark entities, because I told you they're cooking something up, but I'm not going to get into it in this reading. I'm not, all right? Politics and ambition wins judgment and protects all those who seek the truth. Right? Refuge governs dreams. I keep telling you about your dreams. Pay attention to them and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. You're not mortals. You're angels out here. Divine beings. Your dreams will give you messages. I told you about this earlier with the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Truth and clarity, because you're about to you're integrating all your changes and you're about to level up, and that level you need to start with. It's a new level, a clean slate. Finally rid of your training program. It's going to be a sharp cut, right? The Four of Pentacles. You're not letting go of your faith in God, because that's Sun card there, right? Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. I told you they're trying to affect the way you think, and I said that at the beginning. Self-atonement cures mental illness. Ain't you lucky? You've got a whole team of divine protectors. Restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies and wild beasts, demons. Anyway, you've got union coming on in, but this union, the first union that you're going to experience in the not too distant future, is going to be that of yourself. You unifying the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine. Embracing your light side and your shadow side. Unifying, accepting, releasing guilt, shame. Let it all go. That's the 9 and the 10 of swords together. No more stress, no more anxiety, no more feeling tied to your past. No more feeling stuck, pinned down. Oh, well, I can't do it. Yes, you can. You already did it. Stand your ground. Stand firm in your beliefs. Look, you're being defended and you're defending yourself. Right? You went with God. You got away from these sneaky, deceptive people. You made your plans, right? You came up with a strategy and you've released yourself and you've got out of that energy. Right? And you left behind what needed to be left behind. You did. Huh? No more living in a land of illusion. No more feeling confused. You balanced yourself out on an emotional level. You know what you want now. You know how you're going to go forward and get it. You don't necessarily have to talk about your feelings all the time. You know how you feel and you know how you're going to move forward. There's no more confusion. And I'll tell you what as well. This is a masculine energy. That's your masculine, your counterpart, I should say, because you could be the one carrying the masculine energy. This masculine here is no longer confused. They're no longer feeling like they're trapped in an illusion. I just told you. People in the background are trying to hold on to your masculine. Yeah, that's the end of those situations of feeling stuck, feeling upside down, feeling held back, feeling trapped. No more. You've transformed. Your person's in the process of transforming. They're no longer feeling caught up in an illusion. You're no longer caught up in an illusion. Queen of Wands, Jezebel spirit. In the reverse. She flipped herself upside down. Because here's the thing. Disappointment, upset, betrayal, heartache. At the very least being let down. This is going to be how you feel when you realise who these people are that have been out here doing these things. Because some of it, I told you before, it's going to shock the ever-living sugar honey iced tea out of you. It is. But look, there's a group of people there, right? I don't know if you can see. This feminine energy here, look at her. That'll be that Queen of Wands in the reverse. She's got 2 sticks in her hand. 2. She's doubling down. And these will be the people that have been in your counterpart's life, right? Because the cat, as far as I'm concerned, represents a narcissist, right? Go and look at some of my earlier stuff if you want to know what I mean, right? And then you've got these 2 masculine energies trying to beat this person down, because this person, look, this energy here is ascended, right? But they're still tied up in this community of backstabbing karmic energies, creatures. With their two sticks. Somebody's left this group. There's one person missing, right? Because there's 1 stick on the floor, yeah? So somebody left that group. Maybe that was their stick. And they're like, I don't want it now. I'm no longer affiliated with you. Quite possibly. I'm going to close this out in a minute because it's over an hour now. It's only supposed to be quick. Look, the Emperor. I'm telling you, that's that masculine energy again. It's funny, you know, because the Empress hasn't come out in this reading at all. So that's telling me that you divine feminines out here, you've done a lot more work in terms of removing yourself away from people, places and things that have been holding you back. And most of this jealous energy, this envious energy, is coming from the masculine side of the fence, right? We'll say your counterpart side of the fence. Look, that's the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So for this group of, that I'm reading here, this energy that I'm picking up on here. So for those of you that obviously are in separation from your counterpart, this is what's been going on in the background. Yes, a lot of this is going to be people in your environment, but a lot of this, like spell work and stuff like that, is coming from that side of things, because these creatures out here in the background are trying to prevent this Emperor, this divine masculine, from coming forward to their divine feminine to offer stability. They want them confused. They want them to feel like they've still got to juggle things. They don't want them to invest in this connection. They want to hold them back from coming forward and facing their shadow side. That's the truth. They don't want them to close out these karmic cycles and come and be honest. No. Because I'll tell you what it is, they want to hold them back. They want to hold them back and weigh them down for as long as they possibly can, so that you, divine feminines, feel left out in the cold, and you release what you feel is the burden of waiting, well, expecting this person to come back into your life. Because they don't want you to have any compassion for this person. They want you to just be fed up. That's what that is with waiting. They want you to be fed up with waiting. But here's the thing, tower moment's going to happen, and it's all going to come crashing down. I need my glasses for this because I can't see. I know there's a time on there, and I'm sure it's like 10 to 3. It's 10 to 2. Is it 10 to 2? No, it's 5 to 2. Yeah, 5 to 2, and that's almost 12 o'clock. So something could be happening in December. That's 1:55. Something could have happened on the 15th of May. Hi, Christine. 1:55. Is that 1:55? No. Yeah, it is. It's 1:55. So something could happen on the 15th or the 5th of December. Take it as it resonates. I don't want to put those back on because the light reflects too much. Right? They're trying to prevent your person. Maybe your person's gone into hermit mode. Quite possibly. To seek the enlightenment that they need to be able to move forward, to come forward to make a stable offer towards you. But they want you to feel like it's not worth it. You've wasted enough time. You've been left out in the cold because this person's forgotten about you. They haven't. We've discovered that the other night. You're their full-time job. They could get paid for watching you and thinking about you. I'm telling you now, they'd be richer than Elon Musk. They want them feeling trapped in their heads and stuck at a crossroads, going in opposite directions. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? The thing is, though, it's all backfiring. These people are out here. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what to do next. Sorry. Well, they don't know what they're doing, because if they were smart, they'd stop doing it. Ace of Wands, still going to get that brand new passionate beginning. Even though they want this person to feel like they're missing out on a blessing. They want you to feel like you're missing out on a blessing from God. They don't want you to get this brand new passionate beginning. They don't. Because they're out here trying to get this person to drink the Kool-Aid. Like I said, look, they've got that person strung up. So I kind of, listen, I've said this to you before, and I'm going to say it again. It's a whole blackmail thing. I'll tell them. Tell them what you like. I don't know. say that shit to me. Put money in the jar. Done so well with the sugar honey iced teas. So, for a lot of these masculine energies out here, this is going to be people that they've known since childhood, family members, right? Making them feel trapped and stuck. Like they can't be independent. But they're still working hard to come away from... It's a family-like situation. I keep telling you this. And they're going to still come towards you with a lot of passion once they've healed. I told you, you're the star in their life. There, look. King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Right? So this person, as soon as they've stabilised themselves, they are going to take action away from these creatures in the background, because they want to come and celebrate their love for you, with you. They're tired. Just look, I knew she'd show up eventually. There she is. They're my girl. It was 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds when I was showing you my girl. Right? Justice. Justice is coming to this connection. It is. Look, there's the devil right behind. Right, look at that. This freaking damn devil is trying to prevent this masculine from coming towards this, because sitting right behind that divine feminine and right in front of that cup of love. So justice is coming for this divine feminine, to this connection, despite the devil trying to put a stop to this, trying to make this connection feel empty of love. Can't make it up. You can't. This damn devil creature wants to make this divine feminine feel empty. Justice is coming. It is. That masculine is going to come and face his empress. You can't make it up. They've sent out Jezebel spirits in men and women. It doesn't really matter. Them kind of spirits there, they are not picky. No, they're not. Apparently we're done with this deck. Oh, no, we're not. Expect communication. It's coming in swift and sudden. It is. Because, I'll tell you why. Because your masculine energy, your counterpart, I should say, is ready to take a leap of faith. They want to go down the rabbit hole with you. Sick of being down there by themselves. Because they've been doing nothing but trying to manifest you into their life. They want to explore the connection. So it doesn't matter what these people are out here doing. Look, they've sent their manifestations out. They put their order in. They're literally just waiting for their ships to come in. And they've got faith that what they sent out will come back. They have, because they know it's part of their destined path. That's why. That's why, Divine Soul Drivers. They see you at it. They're healing. That one was loud. They see you emotionally balanced, loving on yourself, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, and that's what they're starting to do now, because they want this. They want this Four of Wands with you. They want a victory with you. They're tired of this fake adoration from fake people, from frenemies. They're tired of it. They want a real victory. They want real stability. They want real love. They want true, divine, unconditional love. They want commitment. They want happiness. And that comes with their divine counterpart, their true God-ordained spouse. Because the thing is, right, thing is, with a karmic, even like not all karmic counterparts or mates or whatever it is you want to call them, right, are going to bring chaos, conflict, destruction, and all the rest of it. Some of them are going to teach us other lessons that don't come with such trauma, right? Yes, you can have a taste of things that are nice and stuff like that, but it's not going to be on the same level as if you was with your true divine counterpart. It's just not. So, look, and that's the Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck again, right? So, I need to close. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. But it's cool to look at this. It's my dark and dangerous, deep dark and dangerous. Look at that. I've split the deck. You're still going to get your blessings. Still. Because you're an alchemist out here. You know how to you know how to turn a negative into a positive. You do. You're transmuting all the time. They can't keep trying to chuck bad energy, negative energy, evil energy your way, because it's just backfiring. They're not going to affect the way you think. Why? Because you've come this far. You've gone past the point of no return. Well, you went past that a long time ago, right? Gratification. That's what they're seeking, but it's not going to. They need to learn some acceptance. They're not going to get the gratification that they seek. They're not. Synergy and mischief. They're trying to create mischief, but you're out here, synergy, the chimera. That's about, I'm going to say that this is about harnessing the different aspects of yourself and coming into balance with who you are and all the different aspects of yourself. And this is what I just said to you, isn't it? About balancing things out, right? And they're up to mischief. They're out here trying to cause problems for you while you're out here harnessing who you are, who you were, and who you're supposed to be. Huh? How about that? Because you, my divine soul tribers, my beautiful divine soul tribers, have depth to you. You do. An illumination. What did I say? That's what irritates them the most. Your shine. Right, so sage. Okie dokes. Right, so the blessing of patience. It's just a matter of time. It is. I'm going to have to get some more cards like this. Little lovely little messages for you divine soul tribers to close out these readings. I am. Okay. The blessing of just being, and what irritates them the most. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. What did I say? You've come this far. They are out here trying to affect the way you think. And they can't. You're balancing everything out. You're coming to terms with who you are. You're accepting who you are, who you were, who you are, and who you're going to be. Well, you're accepting who you were, who you are, and you're open to embracing who you are going to be. While your counterpart, on the other hand, on the other side of the fence, I should say, is closing out karmic cycles. Fighting their way out of an illusion. Ascending, growing, evolving. Releasing negative aspects, negative people. Right? You've got divine protection, you've got happiness, you've got love for yourself and for others. You can't give from an empty cup, Divine Soul Tribers. You can't, right? So just be mindful who you talk your business to, private till permanent and all that. Don't be, listen, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Your success is proof enough how far you've come. So the last 7 years might well have been difficult, right? And within the next 7 weeks to 7 months, you're going to be enlightened as to who these people are. It could be up to 7 people. Significantly. Whether it's from your side of the fence, your counterpart side of the fence, whichever way it is, right? The fact remains, people have been sending out negative energy, spell work, all kinds of nonsense, right? So just be mindful who you talk to. You're getting your 10 of Cups. You are, right? Between now and winter is when the big changes will take place. Keep your mind sharp. Don't let people affect the way you think. They can't touch you. Why? Because you're highly ranked in the spiritual realm. You're royalty. That's why they're jealous. Because it's your time to shine. It is your time to shine. Your light irritates their demons. Indeed it does. So, Divine Soul Tribers, remember your name holds power. You're a beautiful divine being of love and light, carrying God, Goddess energy. And on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Please like and subscribe if any of this resonated with you. Comment down below. Share if you like. So, until next time, stay divine.